If you haven't registered already, please do register at the table on my right at the back. Grab your t-shirts, grab a cup of coffee if you'd like, and please gather around the podium as we are going to start today's event in 5 minutes. So if you can please gather around the podium if you are just standing around, and we'll get started very soon. Thank you. Yeah. Highlights. No, no, no. I do know that there are some people standing behind the tents. I do kindly ask you to please gather around the podium at this time, as we are going to be starting in 2 minutes. Once again, if you haven't registered already, please do visit the booth on my right at the back. Grab your t-shirts, grab a cup of coffee if you'd like, and please gather around the podium as we will be beginning in 2 minutes. Thank you. வணக்கம் எல்லோரும். I kindly ask நீங்க பொடியத்தை சுத்தி வந்து நின்றா நல்லா இருக்கும். நாங்கள் இந்த events தொடங்க போறோம். So please நீங்க ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணாட்டி pin table அந்த ரைட் சைடுல இருக்குது. அதுல நீங்க ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணி ரெட் t-shirt வாங்கி போட்டு and பொடியத்தை சுத்தி வந்து நில்லுங்க. Thank you.
நானும் பாக்குறேன் இந்த என்னத்தை காட்டிக்கொண்டு நீங்க அதுலயே இல்லை இவரும் பெரம்பூரில் இவராளாவுக்கு பண்ண முடியும். எனக்கு விட group. சும்மாதான் இந்த
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 14th annual Tamil Canadian Walk hosted by the Canadian Tamil Congress. இது எங்கள் 14வது Tamil Canadian நிதி சேர்நடை. My name is Vidashini Paramanathan, and I will be your MC for today's events. We will be beginning today's festivities, so if everyone can please gather around the podium. And I do ask that we quiet down as there will be a few speakers that will be following up with me. So if you can please give them your respect and time. Thank you. To begin our walk today, we will be acknowledging the Indigenous lands that we are gathered on today. We do this to reaffirm our commitment and responsibility in improving relationships between nations and to improving our own understanding of local Indigenous peoples and their cultures. The land we are standing on today is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and now is home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. Please join me in a moment of reflection to acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past and to consider how we as treaty people can each, in our own way, try to move forward in spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. So let's please take a moment of silence for them. Thank you. Now to begin and to sing the Canadian National Anthem and Tamil Thai Valtu, I welcome our young talent that we have seen on many stages, Miss Rachel Remisier. நிரந்தரம் வாழ்க தமிழ் மொழி வாழிக வாழியவே வாழ்க நிரந்தரம் வாழ்க தமிழ் மொழி வாழிக வாழியவே வானமழந்தனைக்கும் வளர்ந்திடும் வெண்மொழி வாழிக வாழியவே வானமழந்தனைக்கும் வளர்ந்திடும் வெண்மொழி வாழிக வாழியவே கடல் வைப்பினும் தென்மனம் வீசி இசை கொண்டே வாழியவே அந்த தமிழ் மொழி எங்கள் தமிழ் மொழி என்றென்றும் வாழியவே சுழலிய தமிழ் மொழியோங்க துலங்குக வையகமே தொழிவினை தர தொழிலிருந்து சுடக தமிழ்நாடு வாழ்க தமிழ் மொழி 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 வானமருந்த தனை தமருந்த வளமொழி வாழியவே வானமருந்த தனை தமருந்த வளமொழி வாழியவே தாய்மொழி வாழியவே மொழி வாழியவே தமிழ் மொழி வாழியவே. Thank you, Rachel. Life in search of peace and freedom. At this time, we also remember our late Canadian head of state, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Thank you. As many of you already know, since 2009, the Tamil Canadian Walk has raised well over $500,000 for deserving charities both locally and internationally, including the Sick Kids Foundation, Amnesty International, the Northern Province Palliative Care, and the University of Toronto Tamil Chair. As the co-chair of the Tamil Canadian Walk last year, I am proud to say that we raised over $25,000 for the Gord Downey and Chani Wenjack Fund in support of our Indigenous brothers and sisters across Canada. This year, we are gathered to support the purchase of life-saving medical supplies for hospitals across 4 regions in Sri Lanka: the North, East, Central, and South. தாயக உறவுகளுக்கு உயிர் காக்கும் மருத்துவ உதவி வழங்க நாம் இன்று சேர்ந்திருக்கிறோம். As the United Nations has mentioned, Sri Lanka is amidst the worst socio-economic crisis in its history. The once robust healthcare system is nearing collapse, with patients at risk from power shortages, a lack of medicine, and equipment shortages. இலங்கை அதன் வரலாற்றின் மிக மோசமான சமூக மற்றும் பொருளாதார நெருக்கடிக்கு மத்தியில் உள்ளது. Hospitals and health professionals across the island continue to plead for help through donations to purchase life-saving medical supplies. Your participation and generous donations will help immediately bring urgent assistance to hospitals serving the following regions: the Cancer Hospital of Telipalai, District General Hospital in Bavania, Batikulo Teaching Hospital, Colombo South Teaching Hospital, District General Hospital of Norelia, and Kelmune Hospital. At this time, I am proud and honored to say that we have raised over $30,000. and we will continue to earn more pledges as the day goes on. We are determined to reach our goal of $50,000 by the end of this fundraiser. And I would like to repeat that donations can be made online at our GoFundMe site. Or if you'd like to make a cash donation or a paper pledge today, we will be accepting donations and pledges at the same table you registered on the right side at the back. So you can go ahead and make your pledges and donations there. I would like to give a special shout out to a young boy who's here today. His name is Varanan, and he's only 13 years old. Varanan, do you want to come up to the front? So Varanan started raising funds a few days ago, and he has raised over $520 on his own for this fundraiser. So if a 13-year-old boy can raise this much funds, I'm sure you guys can all help out and help us reach our goal of $50,000. So thank you, Varanan, for all your help and efforts. And we hope that your story inspires everyone here today and everyone in the younger generation to help out this cause as well. So thank you, Varanan. At this time, I would like to welcome the President of the Canadian Tamil Congress, Mr. Sivanilango, to say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you, Vidusayani. இங்கே வருகின்ற உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் எமது அன்பான வணக்கம். Good morning, everyone. As always, it is great to see all of you. As Vidusayani said, we have been proudly hosting Tamil Canadian Walk for the last 14 years. Over the last 14 years, the Tamil Canadian Walk has become an important event in the community. In addition to raising money towards supporting worthy causes, we always look forward to attending this walk as it is yet another opportunity to meet friends and family in this park and have an opportunity to walk together. One of the fundamental core values of being Tamil is having the desire to do good deeds. As the Tamil poet Aware said in Aarthi Sudi 1,000 years ago. As Tamil Canadians, we truly take this to heart and do the best we can. Through the Tamil Canadian Walk, we have been supporting many worthy causes here in Canada and back home. Past beneficiaries of Tamil Canadian Walk include Hospital for Sick Kids, Canadian Cancer Society, Amnesty International, Center for Addiction and Mental Health, Holland Bellevue Kids Rehabilitation Hospital, Heart and Stroke Foundation, Sambur House Project, Batikalo Farm, the Palliative Care Unit in Northern Province, Tenamaravadi Farm twice, and Toronto Tamil Chair, and last year, God Downey and Shani Venture Fund. Tamil Canadian Walk has raised over $600,000 thus far. This was possible only because of the support of many people like you. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for your continued support to make positive impact on fellow human beings and making this world a better place for everyone. We decided to support medical needs in Sri Lanka aimed at saving lives, given the shortages in hospital of medical medicines and related equipments caused by the current economic crisis. Money raised from this walk will help to provide most needed medicine and medical supplies to cancer hospitals in Telipalai, District General Hospital Vavania, Batikalo Teaching Hospital, Colombo South Teaching Hospital Kalabovila, District Hospital Nuerelia, and Kalmune Hospital. We decided on this hospital based on the discussion with Sri Lankan medical officials, as these represents the institution with most urgent needs in terms of saving lives. We are confident with your support, once again, we will be able to meet our target for the walkathon and support our people back home. We kindly request all of you to donate generously. 100% of your donations will go to support these urgent medical needs, as the overheads of hosting today's event are covered by our sponsors and the Canadian Tamil Congress. We thank you, all our sponsors, for their support in hosting today's event. Thank you all for being here to support this important cause. Please donate generously. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Sivanilango. I would now like to welcome the two co-chairs for today's walk who have been coordinating with hospitals and medical officials in Sri Lanka for our fundraiser this year. Please help me in welcoming Dr. Vadivelu Santakumar and Dr. Mailashan Mayilvaganam.
Kalai Vanakkam. Thank you all for coming and supporting this important cause. The cause of the Canadian Tamil Congress, what we have been doing, and so I don't want to repeat those things. So this time I am proud that my name is Shantakumar. I'm a family physician in Mississauga for the last 25 years. And I've been involved with CTC from the inception and past president also. So I am glad that CTC this time selected this important cause. எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும் நாட்டில் நடக்கிற விஷயங்கள், பெட்ரோல் இல்லை, மருந்து இல்லை, சாப்பாடு இல்லை என்ற நிலைக்கு எங்களுடைய நாட்டை கொண்டு போய் விட்டு விட்டார்கள். அப்படினாலே a lot of life-saving medications are needed at this point, and I'm glad CTC chose to support this important need. ஏற்கனவே இந்த ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ஸ் என்னென்ன என்று சொல்லி உங்களுக்கு அறிவிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. நாங்கள் அவர்களோடு நேர தொடர்பு கொண்டு அவர்களுடைய தேவைகள் என்னென்னு அறிந்திருக்கிறோம். We have already been in communication with them. They have sent us a list of medications and supplies. அப்ப அதை வைத்துக்கொண்டுதான் நாங்க அதுக்குரிய வழிகளை செய்யறதுக்கு I am glad that I have a help partner here, Dr. Mailashan, who is the president for the Canadian branch of the Jaffna University Medical Faculty Alumni, and he's someone who visits there frequently. He's in touch with most of the directors of the hospitals. So he's going to explain how he's planning to deliver your valuable donations and the supplies. So as you know, Sri Lanka imports 85% of the medications. They don't produce too much there. 85% of medical supplies are imported in Sri Lanka. So import பண்றதுக்கு டாலர் வேணும், டாலர் இல்லை. So என்ன செய்யறது? I think this is a good time. We got together and we are doing that. We are giving them the dollars to buy those important medications. ஒவ்வொரு ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் நீங்க எல்லா ஏரியாவையும் நாங்கள் முக்கியமான ஏரியாக்களை கவர் பண்றதுக்கு தான் முயற்சிக்கிறோம். அதுல ஜெஃப்னா டீச்சிங் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல், பேட்டிக்லோ டீச்சிங் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல், they are under the government teaching hospital. So they sometimes get their supply. அவர்களுக்கு கவர்மெண்ட் foreign donations அங்கே போகும்போது I think part of it at least go to the north. முழுக்க போகாதான் ஒரு மிஞ்சின 10% போகும். அப்படி வருகிறது. மற்றபடி இந்த district hospital, meta hospitals are covered by the directors of the district, Northern Province District and Eastern Province District. So the district hospital directors, most of them we know, and Dr. Mailashan is familiar with them, and அவர்கள் கூட தான் நாங்கள் இதை செய்ய போறோம். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் பெனடோலே இல்லை, பெனடால், டைலனால், அதுக்கே தட்டுப்பாடு. ஆனால் எத்தனை வருத்தங்கள் இருக்குது. இப்போ சில வருத்தங்கள் மருந்தில்லாட்டியும் மேனேஜ் பண்ணக்கூடியது. சில medicines, if you don't have it for 2 days, you are down the drain, like diabetes, heart medication, thyroid medication. அப்படியான மருந்துகளை விட்டுட்டு இருக்கலாது. கேன்சர் மெடிக்கேஷன், கேன்சர் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், கேன்சர்ல எங்களோட நாடு பின்தங்கி தான் இருக்குது கேன்சர் கேர்ல. நாங்கள் முதலும் அதுக்கு ஒரு முயற்சி செய்த நாங்கள் கேன்சர் கேர் பலியேட்டிவ் கேர்னு சொல்லி டாக்டர் மீரா செல்வகோன் இனிஷியேட்டிவ்ல வி சப்போர்ட்டட். அண்ட் தெளிப்பலை தான் அந்த யாழ்ப்பாணத்தில் இருக்கிற மெயின் கேன்சர் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல். எல்லாரும் அங்கதான் போறது. அங்கே தே ஆர் ஷார்ட் ஆஃப் மெடிக்கேஷன். அவர்கள் எல்லாம் அந்த லிஸ்டுகளை எங்களுக்கு அனுப்பி இருக்கிறார்கள். அது மருந்துகள் மட்டுமில்லை, மருந்துக்குரிய சப்ளை. உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், அந்த ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் சப்ளைஸ் இதுவும் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். மருந்து மட்டும் இருந்தா இப்ப வெயின்ல கொடுக்குறேன்டா அதுக்கு கனெக்ட் பண்ற டியூப் வேணும், நீடல் வேணும், அந்த அந்த சப்ளைஸும் எல்லாம் வேணும். அப்படியான எசென்சியல் சப்ளை they are short of that. And I'm glad that we are able to succeed to 30,000. Give yourselves a round of applause for going to that far, and we will I'm sure we can reach to our target today. So I don't want to take too much of the time. We got to keep going with the walking, and of course COVID time, Tylenol என்றது basic medication. Tylenol இல்லை என்றால் உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா, காய்ச்சல் வந்து flu வரைக்கும் உங்களுக்கு Tylenol இல்லாட்டி எப்படி இருக்கும்? How do you manage? So அப்படி அந்த மிகவும் முக்கியமானது. மற்றது பெட்ரோல் இல்லை. ஹாஸ்பிட்டலுக்கு போனாலும் ஹாஸ்பிட்டலுக்கு போறதுக்கு பெட்ரோல் இல்லை, ஆட்டோ இல்லை. ஸோ அப்படினால இப்படி விடயங்களை நாங்கள் டச் பண்ண இருக்கிறோம். லைஃப் சேவிங் ப்ரொசீஜர்ஸ் அண்ட் மெடிகேஷன். ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஆல் ஃபார் கமிங் அண்ட் சப்போர்ட்டிங். அண்ட் ஐ வில் let Dr. Mailashan say a few words and we'll get walking.
Thank you, Dr. Shantakumar. Welcome and good morning to everyone. I'm Dr. Mailashan. I'm a graduate of Jaffna Medical Faculty, graduated in 2007 and migrated to Canada in 2012. So I have a very close relationship with the medical faculties and then hospital directors. Most of the directors are my batchmate or colleagues, so they are associated with alumni. So through that connection, last year during the COVID, I have delivered all the medical equipments to the hospitals, directly to the hospital from north to east. And this year also, I spent 4 months in Sri Lanka in health sector development through various channels. So Dr. Shantakumar and the organizing team has contacted me to support this task. I truly believe this is a real humanitarian need. Though there are other organizations, governments, supports medical supply to Sri Lanka, there is a huge need of medical needs in Sri Lanka. Not only the medicine, the nutrition for the small kids, school kids. It's going to be a future disaster in Sri Lanka. The people and health sector heads are worried about that part. So through my connections, through my relationship, I have contacted the general body how we can distribute this medication. I contacted the community medicine department heads and then the regional directors heads, and then we discussed and then we prioritized these the mentioned hospitals to be a need to supply. Because, for example, Telipalai Hospital is the only one cancer care hospital who's serving to northern province. And the Anji district room, Vavuniya Mullathievu, Mannar Kilnochi, Yalpanathukku serve பண்ற ஒரே ஒரு hospital, cancer care hospital. அது மாதிரி particular teaching hospitals, only one hospital for the eastern province. அது மாதிரி அம்பாறை டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்ல தமிழாக்கள் கூட இருக்கிற hospital is the Kalmunai North Hospital. அது மாதிரி தமிழாக்கள் கூட இருக்கிற மத்திய மாகாணத்துல Noralia District Hospital is the only the tertiary care கொடுக்கிற life saving supports providing hospital. அது மாதிரி கொழும்பு சவுத் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் அப்படின்னு சொல்ற கலோவில ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் எங்களோட தெஹிவல வெள்ளவத்த ஆன்லைன் இருக்கிற தமிழாக்கள் கூட போற ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ஸ். இதுல இருக்கிற directors எல்லாம் எங்களோட graduates. There are even the Kalovila Hospital deputy director is my batchmate, is Tamil. They are doing a lot of for our Tamil people. So I truly believe this humanitarian support definitely delivered directly to the people through the right channel by medicine. That's why I'm here. I truly believe the entire team will support us to complete this task. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Vadivelu Santakumar and Dr. Mailashan Mailvaganam. We would not have been able to coordinate back home without you guys. So thank you so much for your hard work and dedication. We do have just a few more speeches before we get started with our walk. I would like to remind the next few speakers if you can keep your speeches just a little shorter because we're trying to beat the rain here on our walk. So up next, we do want to thank some very important people on our event today because today's event would not be possible without our generous sponsors. Because of their sponsorships, the entire proceeds from today's walk will be used to support the medical needs in Sri Lanka. So today's sponsors are Life 100, Mr. Sridharan Dureraja, Naganathan Marketing Inc., Mr. Subhakaran Naganathan, and Print Fast, Mr. Thusiyantan Dureratnam. So at this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Sridharan Dureraja from Life 100 to say a few words.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Good morning. I'd like to thank CTC and the organizers to put this together, a worthy cause to support Sri Lankan medical needs. And Dr. Shantakumar and Dr. Mayalasan, thank you for your initiative. And thank you all for coming and support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sridharan and Life 100. So our next two sponsors were unable to make it to today's events due to unforeseen circumstances, but they have sent over a message for all of you today. So I would like to welcome Abhisheka Loitson to read the messages on behalf of Mr. Subhakaran Naganathan from Naganathan Marketing Inc. and on behalf of Mr. Thusiyantan Dureratnam of Printfast. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Naganathan Inc., I would like to say congratulations to the Canadian Tamil Congress for another year of outstanding work behind the walk-a-thon. The initiatives you have taken are so critical and relevant in the times we live in. I was delighted to hear that this year's recipient of the fundraising were the people of Sri Lanka. During these difficult times, I'm sure CTC will be a beacon of light for that nation. The good that your organization has done both domestically and globally is inspiring, and we at Naganathan Inc. are proud to be supporters once again to help make an impact. Best of luck and congratulations. So thank you so much. So let's give them a round of applause. And we also do have a message here from Printfast, and we do have one of the representatives from Printfast also here. So thank you. So we have Mutti here from Printfast. On behalf of Printfast, I would like to say I'm pleased to support the Tamil Canadian Walk-a-thon hosted by Canadian Tamil Congress, on which I have been a part of for a very long time. I have moved to Sri Lanka now and have first-hand information about the situation on the grounds. Because of the current economic situation, medical needs are urgent at hospitals, and we thank CTC for hosting today's event in support of our people in Sri Lanka. We are happy to be today's sponsor for today's walk-a-thon. Thank you so much and have a great walk. So once again, let's give it up for Printfast and thank you so much for joining us. So thank you once again, Life 100, Naganathan Marketing Inc., and Printfast. Joining us today from the city of Toronto, we have a dear friend of our Tamil community, Councillor Jennifer McKelvey of Scarborough Rouge Park. Please welcome her to say a few words.
Vanakkam. Hello, everybody. And what a real pleasure it is to be here yet again with you at the Tamil Canadian Walk. And I just really have to give a big thank you to all the organizers at the Canadian Tamil Congress. I don't think they sleep. I really don't. So you had a successful Tamil Fest, hosted a visit with Mayor Manny Vannan, and now today you have the Tamil Canadian Walk. So let's give them a big round of applause for all that hard work. So just this week on Monday, I had the pleasure to sit down with Danton, with Piergal, and with Mayor Manny Vannan and Mayor Tory to talk about how our city of Toronto can work better with Jaffna in the future as we roll out a memorandum of understanding between our two cities. And I can tell you that Mayor Manny Vannan did speak to the need for medical supplies in his city, in all of Sri Lanka. So just a huge thank you to all of you for making that happen and for the hard work that you do year after year to both support people in Sri Lanka, but also here in Scarborough, including fundraising for the Scarborough Hospital. I am running for re-election on October 24th, and that's because I have more work to do alongside my wonderful colleague, Paul Ainsley. And in particular, I do want you to know that two of my priorities are to make sure that we keep moving forward with the new Tamil Community Center on 311 Staines Road and continuing to build these relationships with the city of Jaffna. Mayor Tory did say on Monday that when we were out for lunch that he'd like to have another visit. So I look forward to doing that as well so that I can continue to learn about the Tamil people and actually experience your country, your homeland. So we're looking forward to all of that. Thank you so very much again to Danton Piragal, my good friend Raj, for all the hard work that you do. And thanks for the opportunity to be here. I would walk with you if I could. I'm so sad that I can't. You know, it's one of my favorite things to do is when you get to exercise for a good cause. But I am off to an event with Mayor Tory. I know he's also sad that he could not be here today. He's a huge, huge fan of the Canadian Tamil Congress also. So thank you.
Thank you, Councillor McKelvey. We also have Councillor Paul Ainsley from Scarborough Guildwood, another proud supporter of our Tamil community. So please, Paul, you can come to the front to say a few words.
Wanakam, good morning. And it will be a few words. Who's ready to walk? Everybody ready to walk? We've got a beautiful day for a walk. I want to thank the Canadian Tamil Congress for organizing the 14th annual walk. For myself, I have 3 young children born and raised here in Scarborough. We've used the Scarborough Health Network a number of times, the hospital just down the street, the Rouge Valley Hospital. So it's quite striking when you think about the hospitals in Sri Lanka, the equipment that they need, the medicine that they're short of. I can't fathom going to a hospital and the electricity's not on, or you're in the middle of a medical procedure and the lights turn out, or the doctor tells you, you know, this is what's wrong with you, but we don't have that medicine to give you. We might have it sometime soon, but we're not sure. So, you know, I think it's very important for the Canadian Tamil Congress. You know, they're sending money home. This is the 14th annual walk. Not only supporting the medical community here in Scarborough, but back in Sri Lanka, I think is so important. You need to take care of everyone, your families back there, you know, and to the organizers, thank you so much for doing this. You know, 100% of all of the money raised today going back to Sri Lanka. That's incredible. To the Canadian Tamil Congress, as Councillor McKelvey just said, the Tamil Fest, I had an amazing time that day. It's one of the highlights of my summer to take part in that. I'm looking forward to the ribbon cutting for the new Tamil Center, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And thank you so much for inviting me this morning.
Thank you so much, Councillor Ainsley. So thank you, Councillor McKelvey and Councillor Ainsley for joining us today on our walk. And we do appreciate your continued support every year. I know you guys show up every year and support us, so thank you so much. At this time, I would like to thank our media partners who are here live telecasting, taking pictures, and sharing this worthy cause with everyone across their media platforms. So I'd like to thank Mr. Logan from Udaya Newspaper, Easy24, Mr. Kiruba Krishan, Mr. Krishna Lingam from Krishna Live, Anale Express, Manakam TV, and Aya for You. So sorry if I missed anybody. Please do let us know and we will acknowledge you again once we return from our walk. But thank you so much for your continued support as well. So we will be beginning our walk shortly, but before we begin, as always, we do have a few warm-up activities. We do have our fitness coach and personal trainer, James Diana of My Cure Fitness, to run some short activities and stretches with you guys to get you warmed up, and then we'll get started on our walk. Thank you.
All right, guys. My name is James. I'm happy to see everybody here trying to do some exercise for a good cause. I would hope that everybody can put their bags down and we'll go do a quick little 2-minute, 3-minute kind of warm up. I know that I don't want to keep you guys up. எல்லாரும் நடக்க வந்திருக்கிறோம் ஆனா வந்து எல்லாரும் வந்து என்ன நடக்குதுன்னு சொல்லி பார்க்க தான் இருக்கிற மாதிரி கிடக்குது. So let's get close. Let's so that everybody can see what's going on. So few little stretches, get our bodies moving from the standing and the stagnation. So get beauty. So we'll start with some ankle movements. We'll do some joint movements, and then hopefully everyone will be ready to get it going. Okay, so we'll start from the ankles. Everybody, you can do this with your bags or without your bags. Right leg, left leg, whichever one you want to kind of do first. Round and round we go. Do about for 30 seconds. We try to hold every stretch for about 30 seconds. That way your body knows that it's stretching as opposed to just moving through space. So the other way, go about one direction and then you've got the other direction going on. And then you've got the other leg. Let's try to do the left or right leg. That hasn't been done yet, so this is very good music for this. Hey, lively crowd, good. I like one thing is like last year I was here, it's a bigger crowd this year, so it's always good to see more people involved with some exercise. Okay, so let's put our knees together. I'm watching, I need to make sure everybody else is, right? So let's do this. So here we go. So in this position, can you see me? Okay, good. So from here, we're going to go all the way down and up. 10 times. Good, keep going, keep going. So you'll always find one side to be easier than the other. So try to push. Yeah, it might be the case. It might be the case. We might have the use of the money here. Nice. After we've done that, so let's go over the other leg. Good. Okay, guys, so let's go wide legs. Let's stand wide legs, and we're gonna go from one side to the other, stretching the inside of our thighs. So it's like, this is something more than we can do. So always good to kind of get most of the stretches. Stretch a little bit more, because I find that, almost every single ailment or illness there is in the body can be actually brought down by some physical activity. So always a good remedy for everything. The Japanese have prescribed something called forest washing. So they tell you, so let's so doctors prescribe this as therapy for depression and blood pressure. So if you walk in the forest, it's been proven that you actually have some decrease in these basic markers of health. So we're going to keep going back and forth. So we're in the forest, quasi-forest, and we're going to do some walks. So I hope everybody gets some ease of body and peace of mind with our walks today. Going back and forth. Make sure you're stretching the back leg out. Just don't stand. Make sure you're pushing back on the back leg and you're going back and forth. Back and forth. Wave. Wave. Okay, good. Don't want to keep you guys up too long, but thank you, everybody. And it's a great cause that we can support with some exercise. Community health is individual health. Thank you.
Thank you so much, James, for that wonderful stretch. I hope everybody is ready to get walking. Before we get started, I just want to mention a few more media. So thank you to the Tamil Journal. They're also here today, as well as Time FM and our media partner, East FM as well. So thank you so much for all your support. At this time, before we get started, I do want to announce that we have raised $40,000. So we're very close to our goal of $50,000, and I'm sure that we can do that today before we finish off the event. So $40,000, thank you guys so much. At this time, I do want to give another special shout out. We have another little boy here. Narayanan, if you're here, if you can come to the front.
Right.
Hi. Can you tell everyone your name?
Narayan,
And how much have you raised for us today?
$10.
And can you can turn around? And can you tell everyone where you got this money from?
My piggy bank.
So thank you so much. It's another little boy who's taken money out of his own savings from his piggy bank to donate to our worthy cause today. So another big round of applause for him. So thank you so much. And like I said before, we have so many young generations here who are helping this worthy cause. And I know that we can reach our goal of $50,000 by the end of the day today. Donations can be made at our GoFundMe page online. If you need the link, please feel free to ask any one of us and we will send it to you. Or you can make cash donations and paper pledges at the table at the back on my right here, where you guys registered and got your t-shirts. At this time, I would like to call upon Abhisheka Lloydson again to mention some of our bigger donations here today. Thank you for the shiny. So we have some large donations that were done today. So I want to give a huge shout out to Raj and Kumudini Tauratna Singham, who raised $2,000. So thank you guys so much. We also have Kokubel Hindu College Old Students Association that raised $3,500. Thank you. We have Rouge Valley Hikers Club who raised over $2,000. Thank you guys so much. And every year, this group never fails to bring their A game. Give it up for our Senior Tamil Association. They have raised over $5,000. Our seniors, time and time again, they always raise a lot of money. So thank you guys so much. Please keep those donations coming in. We just reached our $40,000 goal. We have $50,000 we want to raise. That is our ultimate goal. So just 10,000 to go, guys. Keep those pledges, keep those funds coming in. We have registration table available there, also on GoFundMe page as well. So we're gonna pass it back to Vidishini and we're gonna get the walk started. The route that we'll be taking will be down Brimley North and we'll be coming back on Lawrence to back to McCowan onto the park again. So we have our group that will be leading you guys. So let's get the walk started. Thank you so much, Abhisheka. So we do have a certificate ceremony after the walk for anyone who's raised over $500. $500 and up. We do have a certificate ceremony, so please do not leave once the walk is over. Once you come back, we can enjoy the certificate ceremony together. At this time, I would like to call Perigil Thiro to say a few words.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Everybody ready to walk? Let's hear it loud, loud, louder. That's the best the Hikers Club can do. I'm sure you guys can do better. Let's go. All right, thank you so much. Okay, listen, we're gonna assemble over here on that walkway, and we're gonna go towards the parking lot, okay? We are walking on the sidewalk. We have to follow all traffic rules, so that points you will be breaking up. Traffic laws and obey பண்ணி ஆகணும். So if there's a pedestrian stoplight, please observe those pedestrian stoplights, okay? Watch for traffic, stay away from the curb, walk on the sidewalk, okay? Single file is, double file is fine, but please don't get close to the road. It is live traffic, we don't have police control. So please be safe. Now, before I hand the mic back over, I do want to make a quick pitch to this tent right here. Made in Mullathievu. வந்து துஷி துரரட்னம் அவங்களோட சொல்லியிருந்தார். நாட்டில இருந்து நாட்டு மக்களோட வாழ்வாதாரத்துக்கான சில பிசினஸ் தொடங்கி இருக்கிறார். அதுல ஒன்று கைத்தறி. கையால தரிக்கப்பட்ட beautiful fabrics, sarees, various types. உங்களுக்காக அலங்கரிக்கப்பட்டு வச்சிருக்குது. இது வந்து முல்லைத்தீவுல அதாவது போரால பாதிக்கப்பட்ட பெண்களால நடத்தப்படுற குடும்பத்துல பெண்கள் தலைமை உள்ள குடும்பத்துல இருந்த ஆட்கள் உங்களுக்காக வேலை செய்து உங்களுக்காக அனுப்பியிருக்காங்க. அவர்களை சப்போர்ட் பண்றது விதமா, அவர்களை என்கரேஜ் பண்றது விதமா, மோட்டிவேட் பண்றது விதமா நீங்கள் அவர்களை சப்போர்ட் பண்ணணும்னா take a look at those fabrics. வாங்குறது வாங்காத அது உங்களோட விஷயம். But at least pay that respect to their hard work and their drive and motivate them by just taking a look at that. Then you get an idea. அடுத்த ஒரு நிகழ்வுக்கு போய்க்கு ஒரு gift வாங்கிக்கு உங்களுக்கு அதை பத்தி யோசனை வரும். So அதனால நான் உங்களை வாங்க சொல்லி கேட்கிறேன். வாங்குறது வாங்காத அது உங்களோட இஷ்டம். At least at some point today, please stop by that tent and just have a look at the beautiful production that they have done. இது பெண்கள் தலைமையில் நடத்தப்பட்ட குழுவினர் ஆட்கள் வந்து உங்களுக்காக ஒரு நெசவை தொடர்ந்து they're trying to make a living, they're trying to bring up economic opportunities so people don't have to go sideways, and they're trying to make some good. So please show your support by stopping and taking a look at those things. That's all I ask. So let's start assembling over to my left, so to your right. Please start gathering and line again. Remember, there's marshals that will help you, but you do have to obey the traffic laws. Okay, so Vidishani, back to you.
Thank you so much, Pedro. So as he said, if everybody can please gather to my left side here, and we will get the walk going. Like I said, donations can be made online at our GoFundMe link. If you guys do need the link, feel free to ask any one of us, and we will send it to you. And you guys can share it with your friends and family as we go on the walk. And I will see you guys back here again once we finish the walk. We do have a certificate ceremony and some performances here. So please make sure to come back when you're done doing the walk.
And any organizations that have a banner here today, you can start lining up behind our walk-a-thon banner. So we will have a walk-a-thon banner behind our directors of the Canadian and the Congress, and we have a banner of organizations looking to find them and take care of the walk. So please remember to follow all traffic laws and to follow that, to follow all the being stuff. And I will see you back here when you guys are done for the walk. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you want to do road?
Okay, everyone, quickly! Let's start the walk. Come on, walking, come to the line, please. All the walkers, please line up quickly. We'll start now.
டாக்டர் ஸ்பெஷல் ட்ரீட்மெண்ட்
வயசான பார்க்க தெரியல
கிழவன்
தம்பி ஹலோ இதுல வீடியோ எடுத்தன்னைக்கு மறக்காம
We know there's a few people standing behind the tent. If you guys can join us on our walk as well, and come join the line here so we can get started. We will have marshals that can help guide you, and there is water to be distributed at the So everyone who's standing behind the tent, please hold the line and do the walk as well. That would be really nice.
Vậy là bạn lại vô.
You don't need any. You pay. They are all fighting. Announcement